Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be making for you all some rolled Saheena, and here I have my dasheen or taro leaves, and this is what it looks like when you buy it. This is how you get it. You get a bundle with these leaves with a stem. To prepare the leaves, all you do is you wash them and you take your knife and you cut the stem off, and I like to just clean the veins a little by taking a piece and pulling it like this. And then the tip of the leaf, there's this tip, I like to pinch this off. And that's how I prepare my leaves. So you have your dasheen leaves. You'll need some grind dhal, some flour, salt, green seasoning, which I'll leave the link for up in the right hand corner, some turmeric, baking powder, roasted geera or cumin, and I'm using some lime juice because sometimes the badge you get can scratch the back of your throat. So just to prevent that ahead of time, I'm going to add some lime juice to my filling for the Saheena. So now let's get started on putting this together. To the flour, I'm going to add in the dhal, and this is ground split peas powder. That's what you're going to look for, or dhal flour. I'm going to put the salt, turmeric, baking powder, geera, and give this a mix. I did forget to mention that you'll need some water to bring all of the ingredients together. So I'm going to just squeeze in my lemon or my lime juice into my dhal. I'm going to add in the green seasoning. And now I'm going to add enough water to help create a thick paste. Once you finish mixing in everything and it's a spreadable consistency like this, we're going to start to assemble our Saheena. So we're going to take our leaves, and you want to look for the big leaves to start the Saheena with. So you're going to put the bottom side up, because this is the top of the leaf and this is the back. And you're going to take your paste and you're going to paste it onto your leaf. Then you take another leaf and you're going to put it this way. We're going to try to create like a big rectangle or a big square. And you're going to paste this leaf again. You go in with another leaf. So trying to make that square. And then you paste again. Another leaf. And paste. Now you're going to continue this process of layering and pasting your dhal mixture onto your leaves until you've used up all of your leaves. So you just start again from here and just keep going around and around until you've used up all of your leaves. I actually got mine in a nice circle. So now we have to fold this or roll it into that Saheena like shape. And to do that, you want to bring in both ends. Now, the more you bring it in, the smaller your Saheena log is going to be. So take into consideration how long you want this to be, because you're going to boil this and you want to make sure it can fit in your pot. And starting from this end, you're going to tightly roll inwards. I'm sorry about the reflection from the foil, but next you take your Saheena log and you put it onto a piece of foil paper. and you're going to roll it in the foil. Make sure and seal the ends because you don't want any water to get into your log of Saheena. Next, you're going to put up a pot with some water to heat up and let it come up to a boil. Once it comes up to a boil, then we'll put our Saheena in here to steam for about 10 minutes. On the side here, I have some leftover of that filling, and that's what we're going to use to paste on the Saheena before we fry it. When your water comes up to a boil, you're going to put in your log of Saheena, and you're going to try to turn it when it's 5 minutes because we just want this to steam a little before we move ahead to slicing it. If you wanted to, you could put this in the freezer to help it solidify so that you can slice it, but I'm just accustomed steaming it, so that's why I'm steaming it. When your roll of Saheena has finished steamed, now the bigger you roll it, the longer you want it to steam. So mine stayed for 10 minutes. If you're rolling it thicker, maybe 15 minutes or 20 minutes, you're going to take it out and be very careful because it's very hot. And you're going to put it onto a cookie tray and allow it to cool down before you open that foil. After your Saheena roll has cooled down, you're going to carefully open it, because there would still be hot water that got caught in between the foil. Now that I've taken it out of the foil, I'm going to leave it again to cool down an additional 5 minutes before we move ahead onto slicing it. When your Saheena has cooled down, you're going to slice it as thick as you want it, and you're going to place it into a tray. So the end had a little hole. Let me show you all. The end, this is just the end. You don't need to keep this if you don't want to. That's just where we rolled it. So now, this is how the Saheena looks on the inside. Can you all see? So now I'm going to slice this up. And because I steamed the Saheena, it's not going to take very long when we go to fry it. When you're finished slicing out your Saheenas, you're going to put up a frying pan and we're going to shallow fry the Saheenas. And here I have the remainder of my batter that I used to paste on the inside. If your batter has finished, then you'll need to make a quarter of the recipe for the batter to paste on the outside of your Saheena. So when your oil is hot, make sure it's not piping hot because you don't want to burn the Saheena. You're going to take up one of your Saheena. You're going to take some of the batter and you're going to paste it on each face or each side. And then you put this into your oil to fry. And you just continue pasting your Saheena. So you're looking for a nice golden brown color on both sides, and I would say fry them for about 2 to 3 minutes should be fine because they're already steamed. If you didn't steam yours, then I would say for about 5 to 6 minutes. So my first set of Saheenas are finished, and you see how nice and golden brown they look. I'm going to drain them on some paper towel, and I'm going to continue pasting the rest of my Saheenas and frying them until I've finished all. So here you have it, my rolled Saheena recipe, and I served it with some tamarind chutney. I will leave the link for the tamarind chutney up in the right hand corner for you all. I hope you guys enjoyed today's recipe. Make it and let me know down below if you like it. Thank you all for watching. If you're new to my channel, I hope you like and subscribe, and I will see you all another day with another one of my recipes. Enjoy!